Look at this. Now, here come all the people. The insane, lunatic people who came here voluntarily to stand up there in that cold. Oh my god, oh my god.
Hell no, bro. Alright, we just played the Patriots send-off rally. Excuse me, we just played the Pats send-off rally. They're going to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl's a week from today. And that was so cold. Didn't get much footage. You know, whatever. So tour starts in a week. I'm gonna cram this onto the front of the first episode for tour. The other stuff, man, it's cold out here. Wow, that's the truth. All right, see you out there. See you in Portland. Okay, here we are in Portland, Maine. It's the first day of our St. Patrick's Day tour, 2026. You can always count on Portland for some beautiful street art. It's really cold out here. My hand hurts just from holding my phone up, so see you inside the venue. All right, here in Portland, I'm seeing this sign out in front of a lot of businesses. Yeah, that's right. Portland stands up. Okay guys, here we are in Montclair, New Jersey. It's the second night of our tour. And just kind of finding my legs again, finding my legs here. Last night at State Theater up in Maine, I didn't have a lot of footage there. We've been there a bunch of times. You guys have seen it in my other videos. Doesn't mean I don't love the State Theater. I love the State Theater. But you know, the first one is always a little strange, and just trying to put on a good show. The first hour or so of the show, I felt great. The last 40 minutes, I was like, I am done. I'm smoked. Of course, I still went as hard as I possibly could, and got weird sleep on the way here. And now here we are in Montclair for show number 2. I got a feeling tonight's going to be a lot of fun. My good friend Logan, who you might have seen in when we started our tour in Manhattan about 2.5 years ago, he's coming tonight, which I'm really excited about. My buddy Steph is coming too, and yeah, so we're gonna have some good friends in the house. We're gonna have all good friends in the house. And on this tour, we got Slugger, Haywire, The Aggrolites, and all 3 of them put on insane shows last night. So I got a feeling we're just getting started on something that's gonna be a lot of fun here. So let's go.
Ken, have we changed the song?
All right, we're in Pittsburgh. I haven't filmed much because I had some difficulty taking the photos and videos off my phone before leaving for tour, so my phone's pretty full. So I haven't figured out what to do about that yet. Anyways, we're in Pittsburgh, and I just went to a place and got $6 oysters. 6 $1 oysters. I had a half dozen oysters for $6. Can't beat that. And then I went to another place and had a dozen oysters for $12 and realized I left my readers at the first place. So I'm not gonna go back to the first place, which I wasn't planning on, but I think I might have to get another 12 oysters for $12 there. I'm not, by no means am I approaching last summer's levels, but that'll put me at an even 30 if I get a dozen on top of the dozen and a half I've already had. So I think it's, you know, it's gonna happen. All right, so as you guys can see, I got my readers back, and then I got another 12 oysters here. Yeah, this is an interesting little place here, the Penn Avenue Fish Company. It's kind of like a warehouse type space with a full menu, and you order up at the counter there. They have no bar or alcohol, but they do have this. So come on, let's make it drink. Pittsburgh. Strangely, maybe it's just because I have this narrowed view through my hood here, but I'm walking over to the venue from the hotel that we had yesterday on our day off, and it's reminding me a little bit of Lyon, France, actually. Just kind of the way the downtown kind of spills out to this road, and you've got a bridge here. It's a little bit like Lyon, France, like a really shitty American version of Lyon, France. this month. Yeah, here I am outside Portrush Coffee. This is a popular spot right here, Portrush Coffee. Hey, I just got myself a double espresso at Portrush Coffee here, and pretty excited. I had a nice human goodwill moment out in front, a nice lighthearted moment with these two women who maybe they hadn't seen each other in a while. They were like hanging out in front of the coffee shop and taking pictures. And we started just chatting a little bit, and then they asked me to take their picture with one of their phones, and which I was happy to oblige, and just kind of set the tone for getting a coffee and being psyched on life, you know.
Shut up.
All right, here at the Cap in Port Chester, New York, we got this important documentation of good old you-know-who. There's a pretty interesting quote here. There's only 2 theaters, man. The only 2 places that are set up pretty groovy all around for music. Smooth stage changes, good lighting, and all that. The Fillmore East, Capitol Theater. And those are the only 2 in the whole country. The rest of the places we play are sort of anonymous. Halls and auditoriums and gymnasiums and all those kinds of places. Jerry Garcia, October 10th, 1970. Fillmore East closed on June 22nd, 1971. Capitol Theater is reopening soon. And it is open now. It's fucking open for business, yo. Okay, Port Chester, New York. Here we are, man. So far in this tour, I've been dropping the ball hard. I don't really have much footage. Nothing of any, no good quality stuff. This is a handful of clips of me walking around yammering. That's pretty much it. So in Europe, when I do stuff like this, I think it's interesting. In America, I think it's silly. But I'm going over to Stop and Shop here before our show to see what they got. I think you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Moroccan or Portuguese sardines, and I don't want to pay a lot for that muffler. Let's see what they got. All right, you don't really have to worry with this in Europe, but I'm just gonna say right there, do not. That's all right. Water, I like olive oil better, but price is okay. Okay.
Thank you. It's a band called Slugger.
All right, here I am in basically the lobby of the Capitol here in Port Chester. Everyone's coming in. Got some merch over there. George is set up right over there, and Slugger just finished playing. Now Haywire's about to go on. All right.
Happy Valentine's Day week!
All right, here we are in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're playing the Ritz right there. And I'm just kind of bored. It's nicer out. I still got my jacket on, but it's open. Got no gloves on. It's very nice out. Although as the sun's going down, it looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? It's getting a little chillier, so I threw my jacket on. But I haven't had it on all day, which has been great. And now, I just borrowed DeRosa's Costco membership card. I'm going to Costco for the first time ever in my life. I don't think I've ever been to a Costco before. Maybe I stepped in there one time thinking I could buy some stuff, but I didn't have a membership and I walked right back out. But I've never actually gone in and with serious intention and knowledge that I'd be able to patronize the establishment. So it's exciting. All right, this is about as low frills as it gets. That's the entrance. It worked. I'm in. I made it. Holy smokes, I'm in Costco. I think that I just revalidated my passport, my U.S. passport. I'll tell you what, though, this place is wacky. I feel like I'm in a foreign country, and not I don't want to say in a bad way. Not in a bad way, and not in a good way. It's empty freezer behind, right, dude? Look at all of these skinless, boneless sardines, man. Season has just been proven to be a good brand. Let's have a look here, shall we? Let's see here. Product of Morocco. There you go. Bingo. Ace in the hole, baby. So it's a 6-pack of these bad boys for $12, $2 a can. Thanks, man.